Welcome back to Malice and Mystery, where we explore the strange, the mysterious, and the unexplained. Today, we're diving into the haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester, heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune and her infamous mystery house. Built to appease vengeful spirits, this labyrinthine mansion has become one of America's most legendary haunted sites, from its bizarre architecture to chilling ghost stories. Let's uncover the truth behind the woman, the myth, and the mansion that still captivates us today. Welcome to Malice and Mystery, where shadows whisper and the unknown beckons. Enter a realm of spine-tingling horror, eerie mysteries, and chilling tales. From real-life paranormal encounters to unsolved enigmas and bone-chilling urban legends, we bring you the darkest stories from the depths of the unknown. Subscribe if you dare, and remember, some mysteries are best left unsolved. The haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester's spirit, true story of the Winchester Mystery House. Number 1. The Enigma of Sarah Winchester. Sarah Winchester, the enigmatic heiress to the vast Winchester rifle fortune, remains one of history's most intriguing figures. Born in 1839, Sarah was not only known for her immense wealth, but also for her profound belief in the supernatural and her eccentric lifestyle that has captivated public imagination for over a century. Her life took a dramatic turn following the untimely deaths of her husband, William Wirt Winchester, and their infant daughter, Annie Party Winchester. These personal tragedies plunged Sarah into a deep sorrow, compounded by a purported visit from a medium who claimed that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were haunting her. According to legend, this medium advised Sarah that she must continuously build upon her home to appease these vengeful spirits. Thus began her lifelong project, the construction of what is now famously known as the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. This sprawling mansion, with its labyrinthine design, secret passages, and architectural oddities, stands as a testament to Sarah's complex psyche and her unyielding quest to ward off the spectral entities she believed pursued her. The Winchester Mystery House quickly gained notoriety not just for its size, over 160 rooms, but for its peculiar features such as doors that open to walls, staircases leading to nowhere, and windows overlooking other rooms. These bizarre elements fueled rumors and speculation about Sarah's motivations and mental state, painting her as both a visionary and a recluse consumed by fear and superstition. As tales of ghostly encounters within the house spread, it became a magnet for curiosity seekers and paranormal enthusiasts, each hoping to catch a glimpse of the supernatural phenomena rumored to haunt its halls. Sarah Winchester's legacy extends beyond the physical boundaries of her estate. It encapsulates a narrative rich with mystery, tragedy, and the human response to grief and guilt. Her story continues to resonate, offering a fascinating glimpse into the mind of a woman driven by forces seen and unseen, shaping a legacy that is as haunting as it is enduring, through her enigmatic life and the eerie edifice she left behind. Sarah Winchester's spirit endures, whispering through the corridors of time, inviting us to ponder the thin veil between the living and the dead. Number 2. The Architecture of Fear. The Winchester Mystery House, sprawling across the Californian landscape, is not merely an architectural anomaly, is a living embodiment of Sarah Winchester's inner turmoil and her relentless pursuit to evade the spectral shadows that haunted her existence. Each room, corridor, and staircase within this labyrinthine structure tells a story of paranoia intertwined with creativity, where every twist and turn seems deliberately designed to confuse and mislead both the living and the dead. The house's architecture is a direct reflection of Sarah's psychological state of mind, constantly at war with itself, seeking solace in the chaos of construction, while simultaneously tempting to outwit the vengeful spirits she believed stalked her every move. The most striking feature of the house is its sheer unpredictability. Staircases lead to abrupt ends against ceilings, doors open onto blank walls, and windows peer into other rooms instead of the outside world. These architectural oddities are not mere whimsical designs, but deliberate constructs aimed at baffling any spirit that dared to follow Sarah into her sanctuary. It was as if each new addition to the house was a calculated move in a chess game against the supernatural, with Sarah always planning several steps ahead, ensuring that no phantom could corner her. Moreover, the house layout speaks volumes about Sarah's desire to maintain control in a world where she felt anything but in command. The endless maze of rooms and hallways served as a fortress, not just physically, but psychologically, allowing Sarah to navigate her fears by creating a space that mirrored her fragmented psyche. In this realm of perpetual construction, Sarah found a semblance of peace, a place where her thoughts could roam freely without the constraints of reality or reason. Yet amidst this controlled chaos, there lies an undeniable element of fear so profound that it dictated the very fabric of the house's being. The constant sound of hammers and saws, the ceaseless activity of builders working around the clock, was not just a method to expand the house, but a ritual to keep the malevolent spirits at bay. Sarah's belief in the power of continuous building as a form of protection against the supernatural manifested in the very bones of the house, making it a monument to her terror and her hope. This intricate dance between fear and fascination with the unknown is what makes the Winchester Mystery House not just a building, but a character in its own right. It breathes, shifts, and transforms under the weight of Sarah's haunting legacy, standing as a silent witness to the battles waged within its walls. Every creak of the floorboards and every shadow cast by its countless windows whispers stories of a woman caught between two worlds, the tangible and the ethereal, striving desperately to find balance and peace in a life overshadowed by loss and spectral persecution. In exploring the depths of Sarah Winchester's psyche through the lens of her architectural marvel, one cannot help but be drawn into the haunting allure of the Winchester Mystery House. It is a place where the lines between the real and the imagined blur, inviting visitors to step into a world where fear and fascination coexist, challenging them to confront their own perceptions of the supernatural. Here in the heart of California stands a testament to one woman's struggle with the ghosts of her past, immortalized in wood and stone, forever echoing the haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester's spirit. Number 3, echoes of the supernatural. As the sun dips below the horizon, casting long shadows across the sprawling grounds of the Winchester Mystery House, the air thickens with an inexplicable chill. Visitors, drawn by tales of the supernatural, tread softly through the dimly lit corridors, their footsteps muffled by the ancient carpets that line the floors. The atmosphere is palpable, heavy with the whispers of the past, where the boundary between the seen and the unseen blurs into a spectral haze. One of the most recounted experiences involves a young couple who ventured into the house late one evening, lured by the promise of encountering something extraordinary. As they ascended the grand staircase, a sudden gust of wind swept through the hallway, extinguishing their lantern. In the ensuing darkness, they reported hearing faint whispers, voices speaking in hushed tones that seemed to emanate from the very walls. The couple, gripped by an icy fear, described feeling an unseen presence brushing past them, leaving a trail of cold air in its wake. Their panicked retreat down the stairs was met with a cacophony of sounds, doors slamming shut, the clatter of unseen feet on wooden floors, and the distant echo of a child's laughter reverberating through the empty halls. Another chilling account comes from a group of paranormal investigators who spent a night within the confines of the house. Armed with recording equipment and cameras, they hoped to capture evidence of the supernatural activities whispered about in local lore. As midnight approached, their devices began to malfunction inexplicably. Cameras captured fleeting images of shadowy figures darting across doorways, while audio recordings picked up disembodied voices murmuring indistinct words. One investigator, setting up his equipment in what was once Sarah Winchester's bedroom, felt a sudden, intense pressure on his chest, as though an invisible hand was pressing down on him. He stumbled back, gasping for air, only to see a translucent figure standing at the foot of the bed. its features blurred yet unmistakably human. The apparition lingered for a moment before dissolving into the ether, leaving behind a lingering scent of lavender, a fragrance often associated with Sarah herself. These encounters, along with countless others, cemented the Winchester Mystery House's reputation as a nexus of supernatural activity. Each story adds another layer to the tapestry of fear and fascination that surrounds the estate, drawing more curious souls into its embrace. The house, with its labyrinthine passages and mysterious rooms, seems to pulse with a life of its own. A sentient entity steeped in the energies of those who once walked its halls and those who never truly left. For many, these ghostly tales serve as a bridge to the past, connecting the present with the echoes of history. They offer a glimpse into a world where the boundaries of reality are fluid, where the spirits of the departed mingle with the living in a dance as old as time itself. Whether these stories are born of genuine supernatural occurrences or the fertile imaginations of those who dare to explore the unknown, they contribute to the haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester's spirit, a legacy that continues to captivate and terrify in equal measure. Within the walls of the Winchester Mystery House, the past is never truly past, and the spirits of those who dwell within its confines ensure that their stories will be told for generations to come. Number 4. The psychological underpinnings of Sarah's obsession. To fully grasp the haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester's spirit, one must delve into the psychological implications of her actions and beliefs. Sarah's relentless construction of the Winchester Mystery House can be viewed through the lens of trauma-induced behavior, a manifestation of her deep-seated grief and guilt following the tragic losses of her husband and daughter. Psychologists suggest that such behaviors often stem from an individual's attempt to regain control in a life perceived as spiraling into chaos. For Sarah, the continuous building was not merely an act of architectural expansion, but a therapeutic endeavor to cope with her overwhelming sense of loss and responsibility. Her belief in the supernatural, particularly the notion that the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles were haunting her, reflects a common psychological phenomenon where individuals attribute external causes to internal distress. This attribution can serve as a coping mechanism, providing a tangible focus for intangible feelings of guilt and fear. By constructing an ever-expanding maze, Sarah might have been trying to create a physical barrier against her emotional turmoil, literally building walls to shield herself from her psychic pain. Furthermore, the architectural peculiarities of the Winchester Mystery House, such as doors that lead to nowhere and windows that overlook other rooms, can be interpreted as expressions of Sarah's fractured psyche. These anomalies mirror the disorientation and confusion inherent in severe grief, where logic and order are often distorted. The house, in essence, becomes a physical representation of Sarah's mental state, a three-dimensional diary of her despair and attempts to find solace. From a broader perspective, Sarah Winchester's story serves as a poignant reminder of how deeply personal traumas can shape one's perception of reality and influence actions in profound ways. Her life and the legacy of her home challenge us to consider the fine line between sanity and madness, especially when viewed through the prism of grief and guilt. It prompts questions about the nature of belief systems constructed during times of extreme stress and how these systems can dictate one's life choices and legacy. In reflecting on Sarah's story, we are invited to contemplate our own responses to loss and fear. How do we construct our realities in the face of the inexplicable? What barriers do we build, metaphorically or otherwise, to protect ourselves from emotional harm? Sarah Winchester's life offers a compelling narrative on the human capacity to endure suffering and the creative, albeit sometimes irrational ways we seek healing. Her story, imbued with both historical intrigue and psychological depth, continues to resonate, urging us to look beyond the surface of her architectural marvel to the complex human emotions that lie beneath. Number 5. A modern lens on the Winchester legacy. The enigmatic tale of Sarah Winchester and her mysterious mansion continues to enchant modern audiences. evolving from a historical curiosity into a cultural icon. The Winchester Mystery House is no longer merely a tourist attraction. It has become a powerful symbol in popular culture, embodying themes of fear, mystery, and the supernatural. This transformation is evident across various media forms, including films, television shows, and literature, where the house and its haunting legacy are depicted as quintessential examples of Gothic horror and psychological thrillers. In these portrayals, Sarah Winchester is often highlighted for her eccentricity and the supernatural aspects of her life, occasionally straying into fictional exaggeration. For instance, the 2018 film Winchester, starring Helen Mirren, dramatizes her life, focusing on the psychological torment and spectral hauntings that supposedly haunted her. These cinematic interpretations not only entertain but also spark discussions about mental health, the effects of grief, and humanity's tendency to seek supernatural explanations for the inexplicable. These portrayals often underscore the fine line between genius and madness, prompting viewers to contemplate the nature of Sarah's reality versus the myths surrounding her. Furthermore, the Winchester Mystery House has inspired numerous books and documentaries that delve into its history and the legends that shroud it. These works often weave factual accounts with speculative fiction, enhancing the house's mystique and perpetuating its reputation as a paranormal hotspot. This blend of truth and legend captivates those who are eager to believe in the possibility of life beyond death and the existence of spirits trapped in the earthly realm. Sarah Winchester's story holds cultural significance beyond entertainment. It taps into deeper societal fascinations with the afterlife and the supernatural, reflecting ongoing debates about the existence of ghosts and the limits of human understanding. In an era dominated by scientific inquiry, the enduring allure of the Winchester Mystery House challenges rational thought, offering a space where the mystical and the mundane intersect. It serves as a canvas for exploring existential questions about life, death, and what may lie beyond, resonating with audiences who question the certainties of modern life. Moreover, the house's role in tourism underscores its economic and cultural impact. As a prominent tourist attraction, it significantly contributes to the local economy and preserves a piece of American architectural and social history. The tours offered provide educational insights into Sarah Winchester's life and the historical context of her era, enriching visitors' understanding of the period's technological advancements and social norms. This blend of education and entertainment ensures Sarah Winchester's legacy remains vibrant and relevant, engaging new generations in the mysteries of the past. Ultimately, Sarah Winchester's story and her mysterious home continue to mirror contemporary society, reflecting our collective anxieties, curiosities, and hopes. It challenges us to examine the stories we tell ourselves about the unknown, and how these narratives shape our understanding of the world. As long as humans are intrigued by the boundaries of life and death, the haunting legacy of Sarah Winchester's spirit will continue to captivate and inspire, serving as a timeless emblem of the human condition's complexities. Number 6. The enduring spirit of Sarah Winchester. As Sarah Winchester's life echoes into history, her spirit continues to weave through time, influencing both the tangible and intangible. The Winchester Mystery House is more than architectural eccentricity. It symbolizes human resilience and complexity. Sarah's legacy within her enigmatic mansion challenges us to reflect on life, loss, and the quest for peace. Sarah Winchester's haunting story compels us to confront our own vulnerabilities and fears, reminding us of human endurance and the quest for solace. Her life, marked by tragedies and belief in the supernatural, invites contemplation of reality and illusion, sanity and madness. In trying to appease spirits, Sarah created a monument to human paradoxes, where fear and fascination blend into a haunting beauty. The Winchester Mystery House is a vessel for introspection and exploration, urging visitors and scholars to delve into the mysteries of the human psyche and the supernatural. Its creaking floorboards and whispering winds evoke wonder and unease, questioning unseen forces in our lives. This fear and allure ensures Sarah's legacy remains alive in cultural and historical discourse. Sarah Winchester's story is intricately woven with themes of love, loss, and redemption in human history. It reminds us that even in darkness, there is an opportunity for transformation and understanding. Her mysterious and supernatural touched life inspires countless interpretations, adding layers to her haunting legacy. As we seek understanding, Sarah Winchester's enduring spirit reminds us of the dance between the seen and unseen, the known and unknowable. Her story, immortalized in her labyrinthine house, invites us to embrace life's mysteries with trepidation and awe, by exploring beyond our perceived realities and the shadows where comprehension flickers. We honor Sarah Winchester's memory and the enduring human spirit she embodies. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the eerie and unforgettable story of Sarah Winchester's spirit. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss another deep dive into history, mystery, or the supernatural. What other haunted tales should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below. Till then, stay curious and maybe leave a light on tonight.